Who's there? I hear them. Stand ho! Who is there?
Friends to this ground.
Hello, Bernardo. Say, what? Is Horatio there? Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
What? Has this thing appeared again tonight?
I have seen nothing.
Horatio says 'tis but our fantasy. Therefore I have entreated him along with us to watch the minutes of this night, that if again this apparition come, he may approve our eyes and speak to it.
Tush, tush, 'twill not appear.
Thou art a scholar, Horatio. Speak to it.
Looks he like the king. Mark it, Horatio.
Most like it. It harrows me with fear and wonder.
Speak to it, Horatio. Go!
Why haven't I charged thee? Speak! Speak! No, stay! Speak!
Tis God. He will not answer.
Horatio, you tremble and look pale. What you think on it?
Before my God, I might not believe mine own eyes.
Is it not like the king?
Such was the very armor he had on. 'Tis strange.
Thus twice before, and at this dead hour, with martial stock hath he gone by our watch.
This boded some strange eruption for our state.
Good now. Sit down and tell me. He that knows why this same strict and most observant watch, why such impressive shipwrights, whose sore task does not divide the Sunday from the week. What might this sweaty haste doth make the night joint laborer with the day? Who is it that can inform me this?
That can I. At least the whisper goes so. Our last king, whose image even but now appeared to us, was, as you know, by Fortinbras of Norway, thereto pricked by a most emulate pride, dared to the combat, in which our most valiant Hamlet did slay this Fortinbras, who by a sealed compact did forfeit with his life all those lands which he stood seized of to the conqueror. Now, sir, young Fortinbras of unimproved metal, hot and full, hath, in the skirts of Norway, here and there, sharked up a list of lawless resolutes to some enterprise. And this, I take it, is the main motive of our preparations, the source of this our watch, and the chief head of this post-haste and rummage in the land.
I think it be no other, but even so. Well, may it sort that this portentous figure comes armed throughout our watch, so like the king. That was, and is the question of these wars.
A mote it is to trouble the mind's eye. In the most high and palmy state of Rome, a little ere the mightiest Julius fell, the graves stood tenantless, and the sheeted dead did squeak and gibber in the Roman streets. As stars with trains of fire and dews of blood, disasters in the sun, and the moist star, upon whose influence Neptune's empire stands, was sick almost to doomsday with eclipse, and even the like precursor of feared events. As harbingers, preceding still the fates and prologue to the omen coming on, heaven and earth together demonstrated unto our climactures and countrymen. Stay, illusion! If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me. If thou art privy to thy country's fate, or if thou hast uphoarded in thy life extorted treasure in the womb of the earth, speak to me. Stay and speak. Stop it, Marcellus!
'Tis gone.
It was about to speak when the cock crew.
Let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, it's good.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak! I will go no further.
Mock me.
I will.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear.
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed to a certain term to walk the night. I could a tale unfold whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars start from their spears if thou didst ever thy dear father love.
Oh God!
Revenge is foul and most unnatural murder. The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
Oh my prophetic soul! My uncle!
I, that incestuous, adulterous beast, upon my secure hour thy uncle stole, with juice of cursed Hebona, in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and dampened incest. Adieu, 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 remember me.
An interpretation of Hamlet. Worked up a list of lawless resolutes to some enterprise, and this now, sir, young foremost of unimproved metal, hot and full, have sharked up. Where's the?
Come on.
Hey.
I don't know if that's actually the right word.
Stay, illusion.
I gotta do this.
Oh, hold on. There's a part where it says I'm. Okay.
Yeah, you go.
So art thou so.
I am they.
Sorry. I could a tale unfold. I could a tale unfold. Revenge is foul and most unnatural murder. I could a tale unfold whose lightest word would.
Wait, is that. Sorry.
Unnatural murder. To a certain term to walk the night.
This, we have all this crap, but we want him to be. Then who am I sending the clips to? Austin?
Me.
Is that what they said?
Oh my God.
In a
What do you mean?
File.
I gave you
File.
US dollars. Go crazy.
and in the porches. Is that
Remember me.